cats stay coming. We ain't never ever going broke.
Yes, people, we're back. Got fire in the booth. Bugzy Malone, Charlie's brought fire in the booth back with a bang. Fredo went crazy. We got 5-0 foreign. Now I got Bugzy Malone. 0161 in the building. And we know what Bugzy does when it comes to fire in the booth every single time, so I'm not messing about.
Are you gonna dig this?
Oh yeah, perfect. He's on fire.
So today we're bringing you another special moment. A guy that has defied all odds and kicked down more doors than Chuck Norris. This is about to be special. 0161 Manny on the map. Bugzy Malone! You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Now it's time to rumble.
Let's go. Don't care for the cameras today, you know, Charlie, brother. It's me and you, brother.
Scare my guy.
Fuck's sake. Aye, Mom, you got me feeling emotional out here, you know. Swear, man, I love you.
Hey, Mom, she's in the studio!
I can feel it already. It's gonna be an emotional one.
Now, man.
Hey, let's make some history, bro!
Yo, see, there's a complicated part of my story I need to tell. Every member of my family's been a resident in hell. I never spoke about the attempted murder sat in a cell. Every question, no comment, faces never ring a bell. I had my mother sitting with me in the interview, hiding my phone. I could never understand, she didn't want to let me go. Smudging on my fingerprints, how was I supposed to know? The policeman had intelligence, digging me a deeper hole. First time I seen regret in my mother's eyes, I guess she blamed herself. Nearly swapped my freedom for a prison cell. God give me a second chance, all the other...
We've got a story on his hands. One of the best storytellers. He paints pictures with words. He said it best himself. After running, I've got to take this in properly.
You got me feeling emotional out here, you know. Swear, man, I love you.
Hey, Mom, she's in the studio!
Now, man.
Hey, let's make some history!
Mum in the studio. That'll go absolutely off.
Yo, see, there's a complicated part of my story I need to tell. Every member of my family's been a resident in hell. I never spoke about the attempted murder sat in a cell. Every question, no comment, faces never ring a bell. I had my mother sitting with me in the interview, hiding my phone. I could never understand, she didn't want to let me go. Smudging on my fingerprints, how was I supposed to know? The policeman had intelligence, digging me a deeper hole. First time I seen regret in my mother's eyes, I guess she blamed herself. Nearly swapped my freedom for a prison cell. God give me a second chance.
Ain't nothing stronger than a mother's love. Yeah. And how real do you get? Come on a track, your mum's in the studio. Imagine how proud his mum actually is of what he's achieved, what he's come to, leveled up, grown. Fuck's sake, man.
First time I seen regret in my mother's eyes, I guess she blamed herself. Nearly swapped my freedom for a prison cell. God give me a second chance, all the other soldiers fell. Walking out the station, was she happy? I just couldn't tell. Bang, bang, this murder taking place in my gang. My boy is basically a hitman for a couple of grand. The judge hit him with a 33. Murder squad was digging deep. Had us cornered like a sheepdog would do a flock of sheep. Still I'm in the roads heavy. He said he would stab me up, turn the...
Feds digging, trying to find out information, and they're cornered like a flock of sheep. Like, it ain't the craziest, like, don't get me wrong, it's not the craziest crazy bars. It just puts it puts the imagery in your mind. You know you're picturing exactly what's happening. It paints pictures with words. That might be the saying of the day. Because that is what he is best at, in my opinion. That is what he's best at.
With his gang, they're trying to fuck me up. I call my uncle panicking. He said, are you man enough? Broken knuckle, self-defense, taking my bandana off. Then the guy turned up at my mother's house on Berry New Road. His mother driving, she was angry because of what she'd been told. As she's banging down the door, I see my mother turn cold. She pulled her
See the passion, and a little throwback to Berry New Road from the first fire in the booth.
ready to go.
Fuck her back! Fuck her back! Bugzy Malone in the building! How come every time he's...
I ain't complaining. Charlie can go crazy with the wheel-ups sometimes, but it's deserved, it's deserved.
Step into my studio, you give a man goosebumps like
back.
again. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. We gotta go again. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bugzy Malone.
Sorry. We don't get paid off this yet, so YouTube Premium can't run yet.
Wow.
You know?
Talk to him, Bugs.
Alright. Look.
We're gonna give him another history lesson.
Yo, look, see there's a complicated part of my story I need to tell. Every member of my family's been a resident in hell. I never spoke about the attempted murder sat in a cell. Every question, no comment, faces never ring a bell. I had my mother sitting with me in the interview, hiding my phone. I could never understand, she didn't wanna let me go. Smudging all my fingerprints, how was I supposed to know? The policeman had intelligence, digging me a deeper hole.
See what I mean? You can just imagine his mum, the stress that, like, we've probably not, like, I ain't ever put my mum into this kind of, I ain't put my mum into this level of kind of stress. But even little things, the stress a mother goes with, a single mother home, a lot of us can relate to that. A lot of us can relate to that. And it just makes it that little bit more, it just makes it that bit more special, that bit more hard hitting. And you can just picture yourself, you can picture his mum sat by the police station, like trying to stay strong. Things like that stay with you forever.
First time I seen regret in my mother's eyes, I guess she blamed herself. Nearly swapped my freedom for a prison cell. God give me a second chance, all the other soldiers fell. Walking out the building, was she happy? I just couldn't tell. Bang, bang, this murder taking place in my gang. My boy's basically a hitman for a couple of grand. The judge hit him with a 33. Murder squad were digging deep, had us cornered like a sheepdog would do a flock of sheep. Still I'm in the roads heavy. He said he would stab me up. Turned up with his guys, they're trying to fuck me up. I called my uncle panicking. He said, are you man enough? Broken knuckle self-defense, taking my bandana off. Then the guy turned up at my mother's house on Berry New Road. His mum driving, she was angry because of what
Some people won't agree with this, but things like that, him ringing his uncle saying, are you man enough? You see him stood there. Things like that, to me, as a man, are important lessons in life. And sometimes if you do come from a single single mum household, they're important to learn. They're important. The important step in becoming a man and becoming yourself.
she's been told. As she's banging down the door, I see my mother turn cold. She pulled her earrings out, ready to go. The guy's mum must have been twice my mother's size, but still.
I know I keep pausing, and if you don't like pausing, you're at the wrong place. But pull the earrings out, ready to go. That's how strong a mother's love is. Risk a life for a son. All mums make mistakes. All mums do things wrong, but that love never goes. The love of a son, majority of the time, is the strongest thing, and you cannot break it. Like I said, painting pictures with words. His mum, ready, takes the earrings off, ready to protect her son at all costs. Charlie's right. You can't fake goosebumps, man.
She didn't give a fuck. His mother ran away. My mom's the first woman I love. The guy stayed sat in the car. It's him that started the crud. He's lucky I didn't start smashing it up. My boiling blood has got me on the block every day. Plus marijuana had me crumbling my life away. To God I had to pray, dear Lord. I just pray you keep my mother safe. And can you take the pain away? I see it in her face. There's an argument. I see glass breaking in my heart again. For my mom I'd fight the world. On the pitch I play defense. If they touch her cardigan, I set fire to the booth. I would have burnt down Parliament like Guy Fawkes. Bonfire night, we'd let them fly. 32 is my mother's size, but
See the passion, fucking. See how much it actually means to him. Can't fake that.
still she didn't give a fuck. His mother ran away. My mom's the first woman I love. The guy stayed sat in the car. It's him that started the crud. He's lucky I didn't start smashing it up. My boiling blood has got me on the block every day. Plus marijuana had me crumbling my life away. To God I had to pray, dear Lord. I just pray you keep my mother safe. And can you take the pain away? I see it in her face. There's an argument. I see glass breaking in my heart again. For my mom I'd fight the world. On the pitch I play defense. If they touch her cardigan, I set fire to the booth. I would have burnt down Parliament like Guy Fawkes. Bonfire night, we'd let them fly. 32 shot repeat of fireworks on every side. You're listening to a man that really nearly seen his mother die young. I used to cry, I had to pull myself together, put a brave face on. I shot my JDZ media, that's a bass song. I had 50 plans ready to drop. I'm still talking about the sawn off shorty like my city wasn't hot. Rapping was my last chance. If the fire.
But now we're just seeing him. Obviously, when we first saw him, first firing the booth, we didn't know all too much about him. And we've seen him from JDZ Media, further back, to now. And now he's explaining what were actually going off in his life in that we had no idea about. We could get a rough image and whatever. But you see him grow and elevate. Fuck's sake, man.
In the booth, didn't bang, I would've stopped shooting videos for fans. The docs are only up in Liverpool. I'm looking for bands, I need the boxes to multiply. I got bigger plans, so then I spoke to my cousin in Jamaica, told him, hold on. I was stacking money, but I need to get my bro long. Felt the devil brush past my shoulder, that was bro gone. If you have to take me next, cool. But please don't take my mom. Start watching my life from the front row. Flash before my eyes, I was done for. Staring down the barrel of a snub nose. Nearly gave the devil what he asked for. Yeah, cause they don't really love you. You can't really trust no one. Like my city.
One thing you don't get his credit for is you can switch it up to a melody and that was smooth. You can feel it building up. Feel it building up, and he switched since that softer tone, telling a story. Fuck.
Wasn't hot, rapping was my last chance. If the fire in the booth didn't bang, I would've stopped shooting videos for fans. The docs are only up in Liverpool. I'm looking for bands, I need the boxes to multiply. I got bigger plans, so then I spoke to my cousin in Jamaica, told him, hold on. I was stacking money, but I need to get my bro long. Felt the devil brush past my shoulder, that was bro gone. If you have to take me next, cool. But please don't take my mom. Start watching my life from the front row. Flash before my eyes, I was done for. Staring down the barrel of a snub nose. Nearly gave the devil what he asked for. Yeah, cause they don't really love you.
We ain't heard from Bugzy in a while, but Bugzy Malone is back. And where else to come back but Fire in the Booth, the place that literally made his career, that made him the man he is today. Bugzy Malone is back.
Can't really trust no one. The way your mother loves you, she'll love you to the day she's gone. Stop watching my life from the front row. Flash before my eyes, I was done for. Staring down the barrel of a snub nose. Nearly gave the devil what he asked for. Yeah, cause they don't really love you. You can't really trust no one. The way your mother loves you, she'll love you to the day she's sad. Watching your life from the front row. Flash before her eyes, you were done for. Staring down the barrel of a snub nose. Nearly gave the devil what he asked for. Yeah, cause they don't really love you. You can't really trust no one. The way your mother loves you, she'll love you to the day she's gone.
Wow!
Remember his mum's in the studio. Imagine, like, there'd be nothing more special if I don't know what Bugsy's done in his career, his life. Overcome all what barriers, all kind of things. And it gets this day where things are settled, things are better. And your mum just hears you. Right. Beautiful lyrics. Beautiful lyrics and melody. It's a shame we can't see her because you know she just sat there beaming with pride. Beaming with pride. Fucking respect Bugzy Malone. I'll be honest. When Bugzy first come about, I've always been a Chip fan. I've always been a massive Chip fan. So I always had a little bias towards, even though I knew he was going off, he would go it cold and like the battle, back and forth. But when they then, later on, when they made friends, whatever, I thought, you know what, let me go and actually listen. Let me go back and take it in with an unbiased opinion. And that's when I really thought, yo, I was being stubborn, because it's just because I grew up listening to Chip, like I Am Chipmunk, Chip Diddy Chip, all that. That's kind of when I was that age. But it weren't until after that I could go back, take my bias head off, and actually realise that Bugzy were barring off with passion, real rap, and the talent he had. So ever since that, I've always checked for him and always rated him, and like he's just gone up in my levels.
Hey, that was emotional. Your mom's in the studio. I can feel the energy. I know everyone in the studio is like, wow. Speechless. You are an absolute beast, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
One of the greatest to do it in the UK, period. I'ma say it. Argue with me if you fucking dare, man. I know what I'm talking about. Credentials Strong, strong. And we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet.
Again, I apologize. Don't get paid off this, so little advert break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm really trying to compete worldwide, you know, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Trying to be one of the best in the world, you get me?
And I believe you will be, my guy.
Yeah.
You're already there. You're already up there. On the mountain looking down, bro. It's another chapter.
Backing in that beat, and like, just the little conversation they're having. I mean, you know, Charlie makes it into like Charlie's a very exaggerated guy anyway, but he's fitting in this situation.
Yeah.
Let's talk to him, bro.
Check. In the Mona Lisa, there's hundreds of layers of paint. Call this Da Vinci, cause there's hundreds of layers of paint. Listen.
Talk to him.
Yo, they ain't heard from me in a second. I've been knee deep in grieving, I've been needing a blessing. It's like the old me's deceased and I've just buried the coffin. But that's the price you pay for crazy progression. I need the best to be ballistic, I want bullet protection. Cause rappers start taking shots when they can smell a recession. I own the rights to all my music, that's a heavy collection. Now I'm a landlord.
Telling us like what he's kind of why he's had this little break. We've not heard too much from him, and that is facts. Rappers start sending disses when they can sense a recession. I ain't saying no names, but there's plenty of people out here that's been when I don't know, it's a little bit quiet musically. They start clutching at straws, and the only thing to do is start taking shots, doing this, that, and other. You can decide. You can decide in the comments. You can decide for yourselves who I'm talking about.
Rent collecting is my profession. Watch the mic go up in flames like I do telekinesis. Fuck setting fire to the booth, I'm trying to blow it to pieces. See, when you come up from the mud, you better shake off the leeches. I just think I'm the realest, and I go in the deepest. So when I spit, you see it vivid, like you're sleeping and dreaming. When I was younger, Uncle told me he was fighting a demon. Everybody called him mad, I think I really believed him. There was a murder in his gaff, and after that he was tweaking. When he got sectioned, I was 14, visiting the mental institution. Every day I had my shag, cause I wanted retribution. For my family or my gang, I would have done an execution. I'll just say how it is. I just think you're wired different when you grow up hearing stories about murder as a kid. Somehow you smell it in the air, you can feel it in your ribs. I'm like Da Vinci with the pencil, I'm just sketching what I think, but let me throw the kitchen.
See, like even if you don't come from the kind of lifestyle, etc., but he comes from and other rappers come from, he puts his pain, he puts his story into lyrics that good that you can almost imagine yourself. You feel like you've been through it, and that is a talent in itself.
I heard an article, something about the North, and it said who's the real king, but I thought let me not reply. I wait until I'm on the mic, you stand in front of any guy and ask him who the fuck you think. Let me simplify the facts and we'll just see if it sinks in. Age 11, I got home late, cause I've
When you say it with that conviction, that confidence, who's arguing?
been stabbed, I got him back like Vinnie Jones in Lock Stock covered in glass. 30, my cousin asked me for a spade and we was digging to the early hours till eventually we found a strap. 14, I got nicked on an attempted murder. 15, my mate committed murder. 16, I'm sat in jail. 17, I'm getting active with the scales. 18, I'm in designer like I've written Timmy Turner. 19, I lost a boxing match and called it a day. 20, I was so depressed I nearly called it a day. 21, I made a plan, I'm really trying to escape. So 22, I'm back to kicking doors off on the estate. 23, I can't hit 50. 24, I made $1 million, all my taxes were paid. 25, I spent $1 million on a house with electric gates. So 26, I got my Huracan, same color as my Wraith. Spent $3 million on my London crib and rented it out. I'm standing out in the store.
Now he's flexing now, and fucking rightly so. Rightly fucking so.
So many about, I hear them talking about numbers like I'm in it for clout. I was never trying to be famous, I was trying to get out. If they do pop, they can't talk about me like we're the same. Like rap music ain't for kids that come from serious pain. Before rap, they were legit, and now they work for the game. Before rap, I knew some shooters that would blow out your brain. The industry are gatekeepers, and the North couldn't play. When I started spitting, none of us were making a wage. So for them to get paid, I had to blow off the gate. That makes me king of the North until I'm dead in my grave. I learned my hustle from the boys and pedal bikes in the rain. That means I'm
He's making a fucking statement. He's king of the North until he's dead in his grave. That's what he said. I ain't gonna argue with.
self-employed, so don't be shouting my name. I bought the Lamborghini cash, now that's a separate lane. And I get man of the match because I'm messy on stage. Suicidal as a kid till I seen Cassius Clay. That's when I realized what it was to be great. I said I'd represent the strugglers and I showed them the way. So then I made my first tape, started setting the pace. I'm Leonardo with the biro, like I wrote this in line. And every album's up a level, you might notice a pattern. I've been a savage all my life, but now I'm finding a balance. And you become the crouching tiger when you're hiding the dragon. I don't know, I changed the game. You know, an inspiration for the kids. And every time I'm taking aim.
One thing you can always tell with Bugs is he's always obviously read books. He's always been into discipline, whether it's through boxing, like he's mentioning Crouching Tiger. He talks about reading books. He's heavy on self-improvement, discipline, and being a better man and bettering himself each and every day. And look, and if people say it don't work, and it is what it is, it's proven fact for you.
I didn't miss, I'm like John Wick, I make my haters quarantine, I leave them physically sick. And that's back when I was Manchester rich, and now it's different. I remember not having a pot to piss in, fuck's sake. Bugzy Malone, fire in the booth.
Bugzy
You get me?
Malone!
Oh yeah, no talk about no King of the North talk. You get me?
Tell him, bro, tell him!
I just come to fucking set the bar real quick.
Wow, wow!
I just wanted to say thank you, brother, for making a platform, man. I've been able to change my life, man.
Bro, let me just say something right now. Let me say it to you, let me say it to the camera. That is one of the greatest fire in the booths ever.
Perfect.
Ever. And that's a big statement. There's thousands. That has just raised the bar again. Like, I didn't think it was possible. And while we're on the topic of raising the bar, when we spoke and you're like, yo, Charlie, I'm coming through, we'll do a new one. I was like, we need to make people understand the significance, the importance, and make sure nobody can airbrush history. I see a lot of people trying to do that. It don't sit well with me. And I thought, you know what? Fire the Booth's been going for a long time. 17 years, to be exact, bro. And I thought we need
Overrates him, them fucking explosions.
to do something to acknowledge the people that have come through and made a real impact.